Hey guys, Dylan from Geek Duo here, and today I will bring you part 11 of my Stoneblock 4 playthrough. So, you may notice I've done a little bit of base work in between episodes, in that I moved my terminal to the center of the base, and not just in this weird little corner. I also got this all sorted up and working in that now all of these are infinitely feeding and going into these. They're all full, by the way. Like, these ones aren't. I ran out of other rock. But most everything else is full. I've got most of these connected to this draw controller. And this one is connected to all of these. I had to reset up a cobble gen just to keep the dirt stocked. But yeah, you'll notice that they've got breakable brushes in. That is just a needed source. It's just 2 netherite scrap and a reinforced brush. Reinforced brush is just a regular brush. And these smithing templates. We got these from the mob farm. The gem fused slate is just a gem dust, which we have a shit ton in the mob farm and deep slate. 8 of them. And then 2 each to make 2, which means 8 to 8. And we have 8 brushes that we need. So that worked out perfectly. Haven't done much up here. This draw is now full at 49,000. So I should put the upgrades back into it now. Copper's still nowhere near it. Well, it's 337,000 away. It's not that far in the grand scheme of things. Let me go like that. I want to actually go round, and glass is the 4th one. So change you to without signal. Oops, the wrong one. That one. Now we can go like that. Cool. That one's done. But yeah, most of these, the compacting ones that have diamond upgrades, they're not that close to actually being done. But the regular one that had it is actually done. I may or may not have left this running with my auto clicker on while I was at work last night. So for like 9 hours I just had my character... Why do I bother jumping anymore? I can fly. Just had my character just stood here, auto-clicking everything. Let's turn you back on. But, if you see the stream title, you'll know that this whole day, doing a double episode of just base work stuff. I got sucked up by my... Yeah, I should probably, I had to use 2, coal furnaces now. Because the 8, import bosses that are here, they took up way too much energy. One point, it was, that I couldn't have... What's it called? It completely ran out of power. That's why I added the second one in. And then there was another thing, I don't remember what it was, that made it so that I... Oh yeah, it was the fact that I also had the wireless on here. And it made it so that I could access the terminal and see all my stuff. But I couldn't pull anything out or put anything in. Like, it had the perfect amount of energy to display, And I could still craft with it. But I couldn't, taking anything out would be too much of a draw. And putting things in would be too much of a draw. So the main thing I want to do today, above everything else, is I want to set up a proper power system. That way we can have these work. I actually also want to make another, basically one of these, so I can, what's it called? Get my infinite wireless thing. Not that I actually have a hotkey to open it. Let's go controls, keybinds, category, logistics, open wireless terminal. We'll have that as full stop. I don't think that's gonna work, because, yeah, we don't actually have the wireless thing on there, but got it working. Also, I mentioned this last time, but we still need this for plates, because I haven't set up any of the other plate machines. I do actually have an osmium compressor, because in the latest update, they actually added in recipes to make all of the plates in the osmium compressor. There was only one that was able to be made prior. The problem is, to make an invar plate, invar ingot, and osmium. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. Make glowstone into refined glowstone. Osmium, glowstone, fine. Refined obsidian ingot from a refined obsidian dust, osmium. Make a plate of aluminum, hydrogen. Lead is osmium. Brass is osmium. Copper is hydrogen. Steel is osmium. Iron is hydrogen. I don't know why some of them are hydrogen. Like, it's three. Three of the more common ones. Well, actually, gold's not really that common. Really, gold's not that common. What is the gold wire used for? Gold spools from create crafts and additions, okay. Interesting. And that's not used for anything. Okay. But yeah. So, most of them can be made with just osmium. But iron and copper ones, of which I was using a lot of, was needing hydrogen. So that's why I still have that set up. Give me another stack of Certus. Oh yeah, also, on top of having a storage bus connected to the, why are you connected to stone? Oh, because it's seeing that block. You can't actually see the pedestal behind. But I now have an export bus. So, on top of this being another storage, it also pumped anything that was in here. Why is it draconium? Hmm. That is meant to be... It did work. Um... Hmm. Well, he died. This was working. Yeah. I don't want to let the thing out. Give me my Emmy. That was what? Drive number 3, was it? Must have been drive number 5. See, that's gone down to 62 now. That's on 61. Yeah, so, I've just done that to, like, force clear a couple things. Okay, now, how did I get up there? But that's all I was basically able to do between last stream and me starting work. I need to figure out what I want to do with this. I like the idea of keeping it as a fighting pit. The problem is, I got smacked by everything I tried to fight in there. I need to move this. Just dismantle it. That's a lot of stuff that's gonna drop if I do that. I forget what I was using the dissolution chamber for. There's no, like, recipes. Dissolution chamber. I was using it for something. No. Oh yeah, that's for the range add-ons that I have up in these machines. These things. I needed the dissolution chamber. So, I got the play for 100 hours achievement. That's nice. Really? A stack of steel for 15 gold? That is way too low a price. 200 buckets. So that's 20 full things of, full sauce jars. So, now here's the thing. We do have this, which is to make a draconic core. That's not the generator, is it? That's the storage cell, pretty much, right? I think. So we might... We have flux points, so that's good. What we could do, potentially, is set up a proper generator. I don't know, do something. Oh yeah, I got a battery from a loopy, a nitro one. Pretty sure it's full. So that's handy. Large energy storage from Orotech requires a dubious container. Control. Capacity of 20 million RF. Okay. Capacitor banks, power cells, batteries from actually additions. Shredding is safe. I can store billions of RF when properly set up. Hmm. Right here. That's yes. Um the intergenic generator setup is one of the most complicated energy generators that doesn't require a degree in nuclear physics. The generators extract power from ender pearls by throwing the pearls between them, targeted via a smart wrench, and cancelling the teleportation effect, absorbing the stifled energy. Continuing to hold onto a stifled pearl uses energy, however, and energetics and energetics enter a cooldown state after throwing a pearl, so proper timing using redstone is crucial for efficiency. The process isn't perfect, so sometimes... What the fuck? Um... Thermoelectric generator uses temperature differentials between the blocks on either side to generate LV power. Can only buy those. Okay. What? Why have a quest? Huh. Radio. I have a quest for it if I can't make it. 3x3x2 multi-block that generates use oil-like fluids to generate power. Higher tier fuels provide the same R for tick but last for longer. Biofuel 3 seconds. Heavy oil 2 seconds. Turbo fuel for 16. Right, I don't think I'm going to be looking into that one. So really the only one of any use is a thermo, which you can buy. But I'm pretty sure it only puts out through the insulated coils. Like through the, actually, immersive engineering blocks. Or we go into power. They require... Okay, so for each one we... So they do just require a full up tier. And we have uranite. Do we have uranite? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Oh, uranium into the empower. We can do that pretty easily. And I'm pretty sure we've got nitro fuel rods now. Nitro... Nope. At power. I thought there was a quest that gave us, higher tier fuel, like the injectors. Whatever. Out of there. You have anything useful? No, you don't. I keep forgetting that's a quest. Take that. So, yeah, I think we're gonna go into power. Geno open guide. 125 FE a tick. Max efficiency 1000 a tick. Max extract. Capacity of 250,000. This is... Honestly, I'd want to get auto crafting set up for this first. but we need the power to be able to fund the auto crafting. So that's the issue. Let me go uranium. You've disconnected again for some reason. It keeps doing that. For some reason, these just get disconnected. Do you need to be free for this to work? You shouldn't. Come on. Let's check here for uranium, you work. So why... We don't have any of them. Did I... You know, that would probably be why. That would probably be why we don't have any of them. Oh, now he's free. There we go. Can you be turned into a block of uraninite? Yes. For 300,000. And that... If I chuck you into a empowerer, it's 30,000. So for once, doing it blockwise is less efficient. Okay, that's rare. I'm missing chest. Give me those, give me at Orotech. Give me 2 of those. Give me uranium. Let's go to the world engine. Take that. I can just go... I should be able to just go like that. And like that. Why have you done that? And you didn't even do it the same way. I'm pretty sure that one's backwards. How did you even do that? There. Got my locking tool. You go like that. Actually, you're right. Cool. I don't want, the Orotech cable. I want Ender IO. Because that way I can extract and insert with the same one. And I just happen to have one of the high speed ones. That's the wrong one. Yeah. So if I go extract you insert on green. I want you to extract on brown on always active. You to insert on brown. You to extract on green as always active. Right. Forgot about that whole thing. I were to... without signal... No. Oh, that doesn't work. God, how annoying our tech was. We can still have, Oop, what is that? Ow, that's not gonna work. How to... Let's disable that fully. The fact that this is self-sufficient is pretty good. I know I've automated, this before. Ages ago. Don't remember how. Oh, just fucking... Unlock you, break you. Said break. Yeah, what is needed for the, power? For the reactor. 36 reactor blocks. Oh, you only need the reactor blocks. It doesn't... Okay. 36, so that's, 9 lots. So 9 lots of that. And then an additional 9 per tier. Okay. 36 uraninite, and then 9 per tier up. That's not that bad. And then it's like, it also uses uraninite as fuel. Maybe it would be better to automate this. Let's see. all the answers I'm seeing are from mods I've not gotten into. Like I'm seeing XNet, modular routers, laser IO, create this elaborate redstone setup. Okay. Just do this by hand. There's gotta be an easier way to get uraninite. Nope. If there's an easier way to get... Nope. Okay, so we got a stack of this. We needed 36 just for the basic tier. Let's go home. So, chuck that in. So we needed that, which requires 9 of these. Most of that's going to get sucked up by my system anyway. How much was it? That's the exact same as the uraninite? Okay. One more. And then which is 2 of the basic ones together. And we need that 36 times. Wait. Right. So we get rid of that. That one now. Yeah. So we need 36, 72 of those, right? Because you're 2 to 1. 64, 68, 72, 36, yep. Cool. Oops. And you are another 36 of those with energized steel, that's easy. And that makes 2. So we only need 36 of these. There we go. Now we'll turn you like that. There. Then we need... oh, this. Energized steel. What was energized steel again? Iron and gold 2, so that's 18 of each. Wait, no, I think I only need 9 of each. Wait, no, no. I think I mathed it correctly. Go like that. I think this may be the last one we're able to do easily. Because then we have to make this entire tier again to go into the next one. Yeah. Oh no, this is large ones as well. Okay, that's actually quite easy. And then you're just large ones with nitro. Okay, so that's actually quite nice. And we know we can actually make those pretty quickly. Because, blazing is just blaze rod, that's easy. And we need, what was that, 36 of those. Which we have, 2,000 of, I'm pretty sure. And then, what was it after? Then it was Niotic, which is diamonds. Which is, again, pretty easy. Are we looking in power? Yeah, they're all still full. You're all still full. So we've done all these crafts and we haven't even touched our power, so... Now let's go home. Ugh. Well, that was louder than normal. So this one, hardened, gives me 1,250 RF a tick. Or we can go up to the next one, which gives me 4 times that. Then it's only 2.5. Then it's 4 times. And then it's 5 times. Why is this one only 2.5? That's weird. Then there's also the fact. What is coolants, time fluid, dragon's breath, which we have a infinite supply of. At -12. Time fluid would be nice, but we don't have the time crystals. So dragon's breath it is. Yeah, that is the best one we can get in steady supply. Is there a freezer in this? No. So how am I meant to get blue ice? How am I meant to get a lot of ice? Is that just a snow block? Huh. Yeah, we can do it like that. Snow blocks. Compacting snow blocks, of which we have a near infinite supply because there's a snowball chicken. Or we could just make an infinite amount that way. Okay. Regardless. I think if we have a liquid coolant, we don't need a solid coolant. So yeah, I should just be able to set up my extractor on the dragon's head again to get infinite dragon's breath. Pump that in at -12. That we're going to need to find a way to supply fully. But yeah, give me blaze rods. Give me diamonds. What was after diamond? Emerald. And then it was... What's the final one? Nitro. Nitro is Nether Star, Block of Blazing, and that comes in a lot of 16. So we're gonna need 2 crafts of that, which means another 18 of those. That's actually easy. Might as well go like that. Give me 2 blocks, 4 blocks, and it was Nether Stars. Okay, that should be everything we need. Let's go back to the world engine. Going to take that, because this is some of these crafts are going to require a lot of power. So, yeah, the next while is just standing here, going like this. I really should upgrade these. They're only hardened. Uh, energizing rods. You need more of those that we're making. And more dielectric. Or I can just buy them. Actually, 75 for each of those. From the... What was it? Echo of the Catalyst? Let's actually just do that. Catalyst. You. Shop. Give me... Buy that. Let's go back to the world engine. You. This is bleeding out power though. Should I just... home. Take that, give me my extractor, like that. Give me... want the item, conduit. Can I make that? Yes. Go like that. Uranite. Dragon's Breath. What? Power. Energy. Those are the only ones I have at the moment, so let's go back to the world engine. I assume that it's out of the... Okay, it's out of that one. Let me go... You? 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 You're working now. Like this. Export without signal. Insert. Redstone. Just this is working. I apparently need to find a way to turn you into actual liquid. Can I just right click you on a cauldron? Right. Alternatively, can I just pull it out with a fluid pipe? Do I have one of those? This looks like it's ectoplasm. Eh. Drain. Fluid. Create. No, this is not it. What was it? Yes. I don't have it. I need copper casing, which is copper ingot on a stripped log. Okay. Do I have any stripped logs? No. Really going a roundabout way with this, but... And give me copper. Okay. Need more iron bars, okay. I make this. Go back to the world engine. Might actually grab some. Mech. Is it the mechanical pipes? Shift in. Yes. I hope I've actually. Does this work? If I go this. Don't think this is gonna work. And yet I've got my configurator. Take fluids. Pull from you. Can I disable that? Also apparently works. Need something to collect the bottles. Cool. So that actually worked a lot better than I thought it was. I don't know if they've added some integration to make other cables work with Create, but should be able to just run through all this. I will have to remove this entire setup, take it to my actual base, or I could make a flux point. Could very easily make a flux point. So, I can actually craft that. You can go now. Next would be the diamonds. How we going? Not good. B. Those now. Give me that. Let me tear this up. First up, two of those. Good. You can go away. You can all go there. I don't know why I have an apple. You can go away. Don't need a second one of those. Really, I should just bin it. You can be binned. There. Was actually the only one that does double. Let's stuff that up. 26. So 36 was half of what we needed. Okay, that's actually good to know. Really easy to fix. Oh. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. Why are you not connecting anymore? Might actually need to configure it. Hmm. It's weird. You're not accepting it anymore. Work on that side. Work on that side. Don't work on this side for some reason. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then just reorient the entire fucking thing. Did I build it from this side, maybe? That should work now. That works. Configurator. There. I'm actually going to need a lot more. Because you need 4 for each of those. You need 36. So 36 by 4. 72. So 144. 144, that's 2 stacks and 16? Right. Two stacks and 16. So that should be right, which means we're going to need the same with the emerald. Yeah. And then I need the same with the final tier. That was an emerald block. I don't know what the redstone does. It's that one. Okay. Said a while ago that I was going to make more energy cubes, and then I never did. How you looking? Still looking pretty good. Blazing was 5,000 a tick. And the fact that we're only pulling out, well, actually, what did the Orotech energy max transfer 10,000? And that's coming from all of the sources, like. So we'd probably need a better source for in the future. Possibly Ender IO energy on the second tier, which I think I may have. Going, you're still good. The fact that that's still full. That one's technically full. Oh no, I have power. That one's bleeding. They're bleeding. I'm gonna need to level this up again before I am able to do the emerald ones with how much this is taking. That means I'm also gonna need to do another batch of uraninite through it, just to be able to power that one. And then, what was it for the, there. You come in lots of 16. So I'd need to do, what, 9 crafts of these, at 20 million RF a tick, thingo? Yeah, that's a lot. But if I were to say, create a second one of those at the spirited tier, what does spirited do? 50,000 a tick. It's not that bad. Okay. Those. And you through. It burns through these thingos very quickly. Down. Go back home. Really? It's that one. So, we need one for each of them. So we need 36 of these. Which means these break into 2. No, wait. It's 2 for 1. Which means we need, what was it? 72? There. Go. Cool. Then it's uraninite. And also give me another stack of that. Ah, different again. I built it from this side. Alright, let's build it from... That's the one I want. See if this works. Cool. Yeah, you. Keep forgetting I actually need to use a tool on that one. I am hoping that this is being like efficient in that I don't need the solid coolant as well as the liquid. No. Seemed like it stopped. Ooh. Interesting. To be fair, that is just a crusher, not a crushing factory. Could very easily turn that into a crushing factory. Because I have one back at my base. Who don't actually seem to be extracting. Actually, how much do you need in the million? It's giving me all that power then, because it seemed to be drawing from... I mean, I'm not complaining. It's running at, actually, what was... what did you do? 12.5 a tick. 20 ticks in a, second. 12.5, 10, that's 125 for 10. So, 250 a second. So 4 seconds to make a million. Does it really take more than 4 seconds to do this entire thing? No, it takes like 1 to 2. I mean, I'm not complaining. If it wants to just give me the power out of somewhere to do this, then I'm all for it. Slowly getting there. I've just realized I need 9 blocks of the blazing. That's 81 total. I've done 18 already, so that's 81 minus 18, 72, 63. My brain just decided not to remember the 9 times tables, so. How are we going? So I dip a little there. That means we also need 18 blocks of redstone and 9 nether stars. That's doable. Especially the nether stars. Considering we have over 2,000 of them. Or we could just go down there and fight the Wither 9 more times. That actually seemed to take some time. Another loopy. Alright, that's just dropping all its stuff. Okay. I need 36 of those, which means we need the usual stack and 8 of these. Damn. I used up all my uraninite. Oops. Yeah, I might actually change that out for a crushing factory. Go. And you make 50 FE a tick. Okay, so blaze. It was 81, wasn't it? There, 81. Give me my you know what? Give me my backpack. That'll make things easier because I've got a thingo in there. Give me. I don't know if I had it on the right the buttons. It was what, 18 of these? And give me nether stars. 9 of those. That. Gotta remember to keep 9 of these so we can actually do the craft. Put those in my backpack. Sometimes it takes an extra second for the pipe to actually take it out, and I always get stuck up on that. See, that time it basically framed perfect when I took it. Why does this... I swear the blazing crystal never used to actually look like this. This looks like the embers. I've just finally remembered what it reminded me of. Tangentially related to embers, in that both of these things used to require bedrock. I never actually showed how to get grains of infinity. So, grains of infinity used to be that you lit bedrock on fire, and when the flames died out, it had a chance of spawning grains of the grains. Now, okay, that's the way you can get grains infinitely. Cool. It's weird. Or, you just toss gravel into fire. Oh, I got to reset you up. You're having the same weird thing that the other side did. Because you were down there when it was built. Means, you know what? Give me that to then pump you out of there. Give me that to then go there. That works now, doesn't it? I don't know why I didn't think of that before. And you are building up your buffer again. Now I am going to... Well, they say they carry 10,000 FE a tick. Yet, Yo, power. Make this was 1,000,000, and they were going instantly. Give me that. What? This is still going to take some time. Nowhere near as much time as I thought it would. That's more like it. Are you not... Yeah. Oh, hey. That's neat to know. Oh, where did that go? Where did that go? Oh, it's right there. And yeah, so you go there. You go there. You go here, and then you go back over there. And also, let's just create more of a buffer. Because that's the good thing about these mechanism pipes. They can actually, each one adds a storage thing. So it seemed to actually be. This is more the speed I was expecting it to go at. How are we looking on... Oh. That might help. See, the first 20% goes up massively. And then the rest is just slow. Um, Apparently we've got a delivery, so I'm just gonna go quickly grab that. Okay. Um, that should have made a buffer for this to go pretty quickly. Yep, cool. So I kept the 9 of those. Where'd all the rest of my power cables go? Definitely had more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I only had 9. Break that one. Break that. Go back home. Give me that. Give me those. Back. 8. Oh, right, because I had extras from the previous craft. There we go. Got our max tier reactor. Give me more uranium. Generating 250,000 FE a tick. That's a million every 4 ticks, which means it's 5 million a second. We're not hurting for power anymore. If only there was an easy way to just do this. Alright, we should probably That way it actually gets powered by the reactor. I wanna give me that. Do you continue burn through your energy while stagnant? Because I know some reactors do. Because I want to put a flux point, then make some like Herculean storage. That way I've got an even bigger buffer. You stop at 70%. About 35, I guess. Nope. That's not 70%. Oh. It'll stop when it's full and start when it has... Okay. Stop that up. Cool. So it does just stop once it hits max. Got it. Nice. Cool. So if we now have power sorted. Like, yes, there is still a manual component. Reactors will not accept water in this pack. Okay. Oh look, nuclear reactor. Fusion, turbine, fusion. Polonium. I say plutonium. Ooh, right. Can we make I could be making spectrocoils? I've got so much, ectoplasm. Those are easy to make. I could make stacks of these. Could also just, I've got plenty of those. Spectre ingots. Spectre anchor. I forget what that's for. Also, is the, spectral dimension in this? Ender gates. Huh. Power has its own version of flux. Got it. Let's go back home. Give me at flux. Have 4 flux dust. You can go. You can be uncrafted and then go. How do I get flux in this? Skystone and redstone. With power. Okay. I need 5 for that. Plus, what's that? Another 8. Another 12 in total because this one. Oh no. Another 8. So that's 13 there. Points all need 8. No, all need 4. I have a controller, yeah? Controller, that's fine. Right. Each of those blocks is 9. So 9 by 6 is 54. 54 by 6 is 54 by 5 is 270 plus another 56 is 326. 320 324, I mean. Yeah. 324 times that by 6. Just gonna bring up the calculator. 9 by 6 by 6. I was correct about that. By 6. So, 1,944. Half of that, 972 redstone, 972 skystone. I'll just jump up like this. That one. Where's my skystone? Skystone. And divide that by 64. 15 stacks. Well, 15.187. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we'll go 16. Spawn up there. Okay. This is all for a single Herculean. in, but there. These, which are 16 each. Okay, so it's just condensing it down into a single block. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, that's another one. So 144 by 5, by 4. Let me just double check that that's correct. So that's gonna be, yep. I need 430 more. 432 to be exact. And divide that by 64. Why did that do that? 6.7 stacks. Or 6.75. I really gotta stop doing that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 75% of a stack is 32, 48. Okay. There we go. Got that. Cool. Now we want flux again. Plug. We need 2 of those. Block of flux. And just a regular. And then we also want the point. Whole bunch of those. Yep, take 8. 8 the controller. Yep, so that should be good. Let me go with... Wasn't that Herculean? Oh, Herculean was the second one. Okay. Let me go with... There's my controller. Check that there. Create new network. Check that one. Doesn't matter about private. Make it purple. reactor power. Yep. Create that. Yep. Cool. Enable wireless. Bypass limit, yes. Always have bypass limit. And then U, we want network selection U. Bypass limit. Cool. Go to the world engine. How you looking? You looking good? And it's already full. Yep, all that effort and it's filled in a couple seconds. But now we have a visual representation of the power. We've got these, which means I can just didn't mean to actually give me that, put you to that. Cool. Why is that so dark? Weird. Oh, it was weird. That was weird. How the hell do I have 129 levels? What have I been getting levels from? Did I have that at the start? I think what I want to do here is, oops. Actually get rid of all of that. Give me just regular dirt. Just in case I ever want to reactivate that for some reason. I can reactivate my wireless now. Give me... That's not going to reach. Just check that there. You. Think you're connected? Might need to works. Sort by number of items. Descending. Give me wither skeleton. Dang it. Where did you spawn? Over there. That's a refined obsidian. Okay. Dropped dark matter. Oh, those. Where did I get more wither bones? Anyway, spawner. Okay, no. So we want to do fermented spider eyes. No AI chorus, that's able to be done. They're all easy to do. Clocks, that's a little annoying, but if I'm going to do that, then I'm going to also want to put a comparator on it, just so I can link it up to this. What was I doing? Hey, that's the soul cage that we needed for the actual quest. Why did that change? Oh, for some reason it's duplicating? Ah. So these are removal, I guess? Okay, first up. Spawn count. Fermented spider eyes. And how many did it say we could do? Max 16, so 8 of those. 1, 2, 3. Give me all the sugar. Yeah. Cool. So we got that. Then we want redstone comparator. 3 of those. Make that. Should I have a chorus? Yeah, because there's a chorus chicken. I only got 1 echo shard. Can I make echo shards? buy them from the Wayfinder. Okay. Don't see why I wouldn't do that. How much does it need? 70? Um, 50. Now, what do you need? 70. Not how it's spelled, is it? No, it is. $sign Eterna. All we need is plus 10. Could actually make that. The bookshelf. Actually need 2 regular bookshelves. Go back to the world engine. Grab 2 Dragon's Breath. Ooh, infused Dragon's Breath. This is too much effort. Do I have anything else? You take away Quanta. Do I just do that and a bookshelf? Does that work? Yes. Yes, it does. Cool. Anyway, echoing. No. You. Is it the spell tomes? No. Max 3. Cool, so we keep one and just use the other ones. There. You. Oh, got stuck. Here you go, redstone link. Chorus. Spawner. First off, before I forget again, you and yeah, I don't have any T2 seeds. Do I? No. You know what? It's not really necessary. Just get rid of all those. Oops. Empty. D. 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 Get one there. Receive. What else did I want to put on there? I can just left click and it'll work. Got that. Got that. Sugar. Gas tiers. Clocks. How many clocks? Alright. Stack of those as well. It's 10:42. And give me another star. Is there anything else? Nope. So now let's take my stone. Fix up those holes I made. I meant to have no AI. There we go. we just have an infinite thing of wither bones, which means that um, aha, cultism. An isnium ingot, we've got plenty of isnium. Netherrack, plenty. Gunpowder, plenty. Flint and steel, plenty. Have a dictionary of spirits. And we get that. The Book of Finding Empty. So this just skips a step. How do I get purified ink? Okay. That's easy. And the taboo book is just a book. Black dye. Huh. Does this even hurt me? Where were we? We have that. We have everything we need for this. We need to sacrifice a cow. Summon a sacrificial bowls. Needs other stone. That is just andesite, really. And how many of those do we need? 4 of those. Let me just bookmark this. Yeah, so we need 20 of those, 25 of those, andesite. Um, There, I got that. Give me netherrack. What else was it? Isnium ingot. It actually smelt that. There's gunpowder and flint and steel. Not that one, that one. Cool. I'm gonna drop this in my thingo pit. Do I even have a cow? No. Cow. Hmm. Okay. So I could. With just a couple more, thingos. And any seeds. to the pit, I guess. Seeds. And an egg. Thought that was what I was gonna need to do. Cultism. Okay. Got that. Candles. Hmm. 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 Now I need to. We do need to make that. The gentle read through the process of the first ritual step by step. Start by placing the golden sacrificial bowl and drawing the appropriate pentacle. Avia's circle is seen on the left around it. Only the color and location of the chalk marks is relevant, not the glyph sign. You list 4 sacrificial bowls close to the pentacle, within 8 blocks of the central. Hmm. say what one I need for. Okay, pentacles. Um, okay. Um, so what pentacle did I need for? Hmm, Sorens. Oh, is it there? Wait, no. None of this is. Tell me what I need. Surely by opening all of these, I'll finally get the. Well, that's a fucking complex one. Hey, that's a complex one. So we need grey chalk, white chalk, lime chalk, orange chalk, skulls, specifically skeletons, and any candles. Cool. So that got me the one that I needed. That uses the Aphrid essence. Okay, that one's not as bad. It just needs pink, green, and blue. What was pink? Meat. Hmm. Hmm. God, this is fucking. And what about the light blue? And the green? That requires the this one. Damn, this is in depth. Oh, that was just to summon a random animal. Okay, so that one needs lime. Lime chalk. Lime chalk is. Okay, that's not too bad. That's really not too bad. Lime. White. White is the basic chalk. Okay, that's easy. Orange. And also grey. Orange. Just honey. Summon and kill possessed bee. Possessed bee is that one that's yellow, green, and white by the looks of it. Yellow, that's really easy. Okay. And what was it? The grey. I also don't have any phantom membrane. What does this one need? Purple, green, purple lime, and white. And also light grey. What's the purple one? Purple one was easy. Purple one was really easy. Light grey. Silver, iron, and crushed calcite. So I've got to do 3 rituals just to be able to do the one ritual I need. Okay. And that's only for one part of the only for one part of the thing. Because I also need echo dust. Crusher spirit. Minimum crusher tier 4. And I need at least 2 of those. Transformation powder from, which means I have to actually go to the Twilight Forest. So I have to do that part of the quest tree. And the cognitive sword is just, cognitive alloy and, yeah. Okay, that's not too bad, that's easy. Oh, fucking hell. What do I have in here? Oh, Berlioz is spawn. Hmm. Okay. So I have to do this quest tree to be able to get it. I also have to do several different rituals. And also, what was the bow? The vigor bow. It's the exact same, but it needs a So to do it, to get a ranged option, I'd need to do it twice. How we going? I can stay there. Can I get rid of that? How do I get rid of it? Get rid of it. Hopefully this works. Hmm. Cool. There we go. Where the fuck did you come from? He ran because he knew what I'd do to him. Anyway, yeah. My heart canisters. Got 3. There we go. Um, yeah. Hmm. Got 2 green hearts. May as well do that. Go with hearts. Well, keep doing the wrong one. Oh, right. I never actually bought that from the Dimensionalist. Oh well. So we just got 5 rows of hearts now. Let's check the occultism book back in there. Don't need that. Okay. So we don't have time to do anything else really. Yeah, we don't really have time to do much else. So, any like small items I can just use? Okay. What's done? Facade wrench. Oops. Yeah, I made some of these because the actual Ender IO cable covers don't work for some reason. Imprisonment tool. Crafting table on a stick. There. Cool. Just got a jumbo furnace. Observe a jumbo furnace. Three by 3 by 3 is 27. The rain started again. Boom. Jumbo furnace. And why not? Let's make the mob imprisonment tool. That needs plastic, doesn't it? Cool. How are my seeds doing? Empty. You still got 9.8. Not bad. especially with how much I've used today. Are we looking on singularities? Be good. Could probably connect you now. Hmm. Or don't think I have the time to make the quantum card. What is it? Is that what it is? Quantum card. That one. Calculation. Give me one certus. Um. Yeah. You're full. Give me my charger. There we go. And what we needed was this. Cool. You need a dense smart cable. I remember that. That just needs more fluix pearls, we need more fluix dust, which is why we have this. Just gonna have that going while I go on break. But that's where we're gonna end this today. We got a lot of what I wanted to get done. By that I mean we got a reactor. You good? See, ectoplasm. Get a whole bunch of them from the bees. Apparently, if you just put down a pitcher plant, these guys will just flock to it and sit around it. Cool, got another dark matter. Just so that all the stuff gets dropped in one place. Anyway, gonna sit myself up here and just have this run while I'm... Jeez, that got heavy quickly. Yeah, have that run while I'm on my break. But yeah, we made some good progress. Gonna make some more progress in the next one, in that we're going to get quantum linking for our storage. I believe we're actually going to need to make another quantum ring that'll connect to our storage, like the wireless thing, because I think the components are like quantumly linked in that it can only bridge between the two of them. Because I was thinking of taking down the one that's in the hallway and using its components to create the thing for my wireless thing, but that's not going to really work if it just links to the world engine. Also might look at doing, what's it called? Auto crafting in the next one. So, but with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.